of the few owners of a company and the speaker that actually fulfill all my own trainings. I don't hire a bunch of speakers and go travel while I'm sitting at home. My speakers are trained because I believe if you're going to invest with my organization to be educated, you should learn from the person that is actually doing it, running the organization. How many of you agree with that? How many of you have been to the seminars where you thought the guru was going to be there and there's somebody that doesn't even invest? That's not the way I do it. I love what I do. If the house is ugly, are they going to be willing to pay as much for that house? If you fix it up, are they going to be willing to pay more? If you put the wow factor in it, are they going to be willing to pay more? Yeah. How many of you at this point would think the deal is dead? Most people would. You should do is buy over and over, expecting a different result. Now, how many of you are insane in this room? We all are. Human nature.
I guess following Jim around, I just love to learn from this guy. He's just a wealth of knowledge. He's such a creative thinker.
And but I like the idea of fixing up neighborhoods very much. So I'm just here to learn a little bit more.
I started. I'm a newbie investor, real estate investor. I started doing it like a couple of years ago.
To find out more along the lines of the creative financing, as that's basically right now my Achilles heel.
And I think the biggest thing that I am learning is to change my consumer mindset.
I cannot borrow more money from the bank. That's why I'm interested in creative financing.
My whole life I've been avoiding living in a home or even buying one.
I'm from Toronto, and my goal is to become a full-time investor. And we bought our first property with Jim and got our first check today.
Good deal. House is down. We picked up a duplex, 2,000 square feet for $10,000. How many of you like to do those deals? Now, do you think it needs a little work? Tired? And I got into the deal. Now, to role play, what do you look at? This last night? This morning, the first hour and a half or so is going to be mindset. I do some things very well, I admit that. I'm very good at real estate, very good at deal negotiating. You're being trained today, I'll be bragging. That's a decent neighborhood, it's a great area, I lived up appreciation. Mark was in the right area to invest. But what happened, the problem with that particular neighborhood and street is we did our research, was that in 2006 almost every house sold for $100,000.
When you learn about how to negotiate a real estate deal or just how to negotiate, you can apply that anywhere in your life. Whether it's getting a hotel, getting a hotel room, anything that you're looking to acquire, all of this stuff is equally applicable in those areas. So be considering that as you're learning this weekend, that it's not just about real estate.
I sold $2,000, I gave 50%. What he didn't know is that I had no intention of honoring what I just said to him. What did he drop the price to? What does he drop the price to today? Over and over. Now, if you're going to be creative, how do you find out it's effective? You look at the what? The results.